Pain, sickness, and disease are so prevalent in our world today, so much so that you might be tempted to allow it to become your identity. We tend to identify with our ailment. We use words like, I have pain, or my sickness, or my mental illness. There's power in our words. And when we say I am or I have to something, we're owning it. The very thing we're trying to get rid of subsequently becomes a part of us. But what would happen if we changed the way we spoke over ourselves? What would happen if we changed our thinking about the way we feel? There would be a shift. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 6:12, "For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against mighty powers in this dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly places." This tells us that our battle is not just physical. Whatever ailment we might be going through doesn't start and stop in our body. It's spiritual. So healing is too. Healing starts by believing that God can actually heal you. It starts with faith. It is recounted throughout the Gospels that when Jesus and his disciples went back to his hometown of Nazareth, he was completely rejected, even to the point that they wanted to throw him off the cliff. The same people who watched Jesus grow up as a carpenter's son, his friends and his relatives, were highly offended that he would return calling himself the Son of God. They even egged him on, telling him to perform the same miracles he did in Capernaum. But because of their unbelief, their lack of faith, Jesus was unable to perform many miracles, except for the laying his hands on a few sick people and healing them. And surely those few sick people had faith. Jesus went back home wanting to heal many, but they wouldn't allow him to. Jesus wants to heal you. He wants to bind up your wounds and heal your broken heart. He wants to set you free from sickness, disease, and death. Don't allow your unbelief to be the reason why your miracle hasn't happened yet. Believe and ask God for your healing. Declare it over yourself. Lay hands on yourself and say, I am healed in Jesus' name. Speak life. God is Jehovah Rapha, your healer.